All right, let's get into it. Happy Monday, everybody. We are back. Checking, looking good here. Yeah. All right, we are back for Gestural Mondays. And yeah, streams are back. Gestural Mondays, always a fun time. One of my favorite days. Gesture drawing figure sessions are always just very relaxing, fun. I love doing them on Mondays. Kind of gets loose for the week. Gets all the kinks out. Gets some loose marks. Really gets your, you in that artistic mode for the week moving forward, which is pretty fun. So that's why Gestural Mondays is first stream of the week. And we have in studio Wednesdays. We're changing our Wednesday streams too. A lot of sessions are going to be in studio Wednesdays now. Just working on a new series, a new collection that I'm doing, and then Figure Fridays are continuing. So same times, 7 to 9, maybe 10. We'll see how it goes. I'm still dealing with a little bit of a back injury, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. So we'll see if I'm feeling sore. We'll probably only do 2 hours to keep it kind of clean and not push myself tonight as we move forward. We have an in-session event an in-town, I guess. I don't know what you said. In person, maybe that's it. Who knows? But yeah, we have a session this Thursday, which is going to be fun. Live figure session as well over at Designers Collab, so that's exciting. And that's kind of all. I think we just sent out our first quarterly newsletter. If you want to be involved in that, be sure to check out our website. Head over to the link description. Just join. I think you can join right from the link tree, if not directly from my website. And that'll be updating all sorts of fun stuff, including prints and streams, content creation, events, all different stuff. So that's fun. Other than that, okay, cool. Sorry, the music changed. What is that? Claren. I don't know how to say her name. His name. I don't know. It's a he or she. Not a fan of their music though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so today we're trying something new, which we like to do a lot of the time. We're gonna be using kind of like Conti colors, right? Like reddish warms. We've done some sketching with warms, but we use like red pencil. We might bail on this idea quick, so don't hold me to anything. But it's kind of what we're thinking today. Figure drawing, gesture drawing. So we have our poses up here. We're gonna kind of pick through, choose some that show good movement, good form, good light, and go from there. Sometimes when we're doing these, we're definitely picking more than if we're in a session / practice mode, just so we can show, again, form, light, composition, more interesting pieces sometimes. When we're really doing it for a class session or practice, you definitely want to draw whatever sort of comes, or whatever the pose might be, and just focus on different aspects of it if you're not interested in it, or just make sure it's focused on the practice of it, because that's really what it's about. So yeah, today, like I said, we are going to be doing it a little differently, where because it's a stream, I'm kind of going to be picking and choosing. I try not to do too much, but the first few we're not going to do too much. We're going to start with 45 seconds. And yeah, go from there. But first, I guess I'm gonna move this. I should probably put this in plastic. Cool. All right, so let's see. I guess you probably want to see. Well, there's nothing here yet, so I don't like showing. Oh, it all went. That's crazy. The camera doesn't like the solid white, right? What's that? Why does that look so weird? Yeah, let's move past it. Let's just get it out of here. Kind of meant to make a tea. Oh, I guess we have water here. That'll work. My clock says 2:06. That's not right. I hope that's not right. I'm way off if it is. I'm going to be bummed. It says it's December 4th. All right. Add another folder. No, practice 45. Let's draw. First one's perfect. Let's jump right in. So we're going to be using a Conti Vine charcoal. And, but again, to start, we're always going to start with Vine, right? That's sort of where it's going to be. "30 seconds, 34, what, I don't know what I did. Did I say 40? 30, 40 seconds. Fine charcoal is one of those things that you can use big, you can use, I mean, it's really all different shapes. I don't use it as much like that, only because, but I feel like the surfaces I'm working on are never totally flat. So I find when I start getting used to that sort of motion, it starts messing it up here. So that's just how I've prefaced it. But the more you can use it to kind of be like a stick of charcoal, naturally use the charcoal, it's going to be better. It's not going to be better. It's just going to work easier, right? All right, let's see if we can get an image that's not the wildest image I've ever seen. I have to go through my portfolio here. I guess it's not my portfolio, but my reference folio. Just update it. I feel like I've done, which I haven't done it. I think I have 30,000 images. That'll work. Fine charcoal is great in the beginning too, because you can really just, again, get very loose with the marks. You're not trying to focus on too much here. It's 30-second drawing, right? That's all you have. So you have to really pick and choose. And you're just kind of going for some loose marks, right? You're checking proportions, angles. I normally will just use my hand, but I've been trying not to be as crazy messy sometimes. So, all right. So there are things you want to focus on, as far as you want to have the height. You kind of want a center line. And you want to show form. Those are the basics for gesture drawing. That's kind of all. But to make it doable, you do want to have a space you're going to fit it in, right? Show the head, show the figure. And that's a big part that gesture drawing really can teach you. And is a good point to practice on, right? You need to know how high it should be, this full size. And a lot of times for me personally, I work just from the head down. And in doing so, that's when I stretch it out, right? If you know how big if you start top to bottom and you measure that height, it's going to go together. It's going to work much better. Boring pose is what it is. Guess I don't need these here probably, right? Don't you eat it. Pencil sharpeners, like 98% of the time, just perfect. I don't even know what these pens are. These are brand new that I'm trying. I'm always trying new materials. It's just something that I've really always enjoyed. But I mean, how are you going to know what your favorite material is until you've used it? Right? I don't know. That just makes sense to me. Constantly changing up how I hold the pen, especially during figure sessions and quick sketches. I try not to hold it like an actual drawing, right? I try to hold it here, just so it's a little more loose and form-wise. A lot of people will full draw like this. I don't necessarily do that as much as for sessions like this, right? And it's all just basic shapes. It's the best thing you can do. And then you just keep refining it. Head's that big. Her shoulder comes here. Forearm. We're getting a lot of... That's why I will start picking and choosing the shapes. But I'm also kind of warming up myself here. So I don't want to just scroll through the whole time. I very much want to just get a lot on the page, on the canvas, on the paper, and then keep working through it. That means I'm looking for my paper towel. All right, let's get a nice twist here. That's fun. Oh. I want to make sure the music's here. Music exists. What is this a part of? Hold on. A good part about this, well, long story short, I just checked file folders to see if I should use, it was a dancing pose, which I liked. And I hadn't seen it before, so I want to know which photo reference it came from, you know? So if you saw the charcoal drawing I did the other day, this is very much like me just toning the paper. So while I'm practicing and warming up, I'm also very much adding texture, depth, something to the paper so it's not stark white. The best thing you can do for yourself. Oh, it is. Wow. I'm just checking the image. We're gonna use this one as a long pose, I think. See, that's what I was just saying. I have to go through all of these. There's gonna be a lot of interesting photos that I didn't know I had. Open that. That'll be one of our longer drawings for sure. What was the other one? No, I didn't get the number on it. They're all like numbered in a folder. So it opens the folder and then you can just scroll to the number, right? Which is great. It's kind of tough. Might try this one later too. That's a pretty fun one. All right, let's keep it going. We're still 45. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's keep it quick here. A few more quick ones. That would be good separate. It's two in the same image, but they're like overlapping. Very strange. Nice light and dark shadow. Twist, form, figure. We got our three longer drawings here. That's fun. Like these three that I just did. I can't see the number. Okay. That's fun. That rarely happens. So we're probably going to be doing a couple longer poses today, which is cool. I guess we kind of always do that, right? Maybe not. Maybe I can't find it. No, pause. Sorry, gang, give me 2 seconds. Should have done this in the beginning. It's right here. One that spins more. That's tough. This will all make sense. All right, let's see. All right, we got our long drawings. Quick drawings like this, I look a lot more at the model than the paper for sure. So it almost becomes a blind contour, just short of it. I'm very much studying the form and the figure far more. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you should be looking more at your reference if you're using one. Kind of wanted that little angle there. All right, let's go what? 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutos. Let's exhibit. Pulling it up just a little bit. dead. I thought she was holding a golf club, and then all of a sudden it clicked. I was like, actually, that would be really weird. But now I don't even know what she's supposed to be holding. Even weirder. Not extending it too long. Hey, Freddie, welcome to the gang, baby. Appreciate the love. We have landed on the moon. I will never not love that. It's actually a really nice pencil. That's way too long. There we go. It has to be like there. That makes more sense. What are these gonna be like? Oh, those are like a pastel? Ooh. Nah. Quick decision. Pastel? I've never really used pastel and charcoal together. I kind of thought of them as very different things, to be honest. What do we got? 30. Okay, let's go here. Let's do this. Who knew? Heavy, huh? This is like a I don't even know what it is. Huh. I'm curious. I have so many questions. All right, questions aside, let's draw. A little, so now I'm just kind of making these shapes, right? So I have a little triangle right here. That's gonna carry through. It's all just shapes. And where they meet up. It's gonna catch up here, there. Put that way out there right now, right? Whatever. I think that's well, a little kicked out. That's okay with it. It is kind of going back there, actually. Don't want to do too much there yet. So it's not exactly where it's gonna go, right? See, here's the shoulder. I'm gonna continue that mark, that line right through the arm there. That's kind of where there's a lot of rhythms that go through the human, right? The figure form. And there's a lot of natural rhythms that just kind of flow with the muscle structure and the form of a figure. So just kind of let that, like, again, the little elbow right there, right? It goes like that, kind of comes up, and then it kind of also just curves right around. If I go there, it's not like exact, but it's pretty close. And it's like everything, everybody's gonna have a different form, a different figure. Here's this. Kind of a weird way for me to draw. It's very broken up right now as I'm showing all these little forms. Okay. It's fun. You should always try new ways to start your artwork. finish differently, everything you can do to change it up, unless it's a paid for, like, prepaid commission piece. Really be practicing and learning. At least enjoying the process. That's all you have in artwork. Angle should be like that. So you always have to check your angles. I think it should come here. Biggest thing that I talk about that you are gonna kind of want to just be aware of, and that's when you when you start losing your lines with the background. Now again, it's all relative to if that's what you're going for a piece, that's different. But when you're practicing, that's kind of usually when I start to change paper, right? I tend to use the paper longer, so I can't really even see the lines. As part of I don't know, practice, fun. I really like the built-up textures, like I've talked about a lot. So for me, it's very much a practice and experiment every time. That angle might be too sharp, no? That leg's way too long. That's okay though. I don't totally know what this pen would be used for. It doesn't have great workability. I can't pick it up or move it around too much. It just kind of goes down. It's very soft in that nature. It's kind of what I was saying when I said it feels like a soft pencil. It's very strange. I guess I have a kind of big eye there, actually. Yeah. Even though her head's turned, it still kind of shows a lot of that eye socket. Doesn't like give like if I it's I guess to be fair I just have to kind of be aware of it now because I know that, but I keep putting marks down that I want to wipe away and like lighten and I'm forgetting. Came out nice. This came out nice. You know. I'm gonna do these next ones on a new piece of paper, which is fun actually. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I had to take a break. Yeah. My back's already starting to hurt. I've definitely done this model. I've used this model a lot for references. Just gonna do a quick 5 minutes here. Oh, never mind. It's 7:50. I didn't even think it was that late. All right, cool. I have to take a quick 5-minute break. Yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break, and then we're gonna come back, do a couple more sketches, and keep enjoying our Gestural Monday. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I won't slow love, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strange as it may seem.
All right, get right back into it here. Probably going like 30 more minutes or so. My back's fucking sore today. Not sure why, but we'll see. I say that, and then the next thing you know, art happens and time flies. So we are going to be working on a long pose here, possibly two, but to start a long one. All right. Secrets, I saw it. Is that the message? What is it? Nothing. Yeah, have you been playing Pal World, dude? Should I get it? What up, Shaz? How you doing, man? Dude, that's what I saw. Terror birds, that's like so annoying, dude. But is it good, dude? It's Pokemon survival. It sounds dangerous. It's fun. I think it is. That's fun. Goop just started playing it. I'll probably check it out. Pokemon automate your base like in Conan and they farm stone. Are they actually like Pokemon where they like evolve and stuff? Like you catch them? Do you have like Pokeballs or like cryopods? Oh, why my fucking nose is so itchy? It's charcoal. It just gets up in there and tickles. Oh, it's brutal. Rich said it's like what? Like Valheim almost, where you have to have a server? Rather fit her whole head here. Pull it down. Are there like boss fights? Like gym battles? I don't know if they evolve yet. I think you can crossbreed. No shit. Very abstract. Yeah, very abstract. I'm kind of just toning the paper while I'm checking my measurements here too. Very loose start here. It'll come together, I promise. There are actually boss like gym battles? No shot. So the only place I want to make sure I have enough space is right here. Cool. This is breaking the rules about formulas. Any start works, I promise. Or I'll mess up and formulas will be the way to go. But one of the two. Only 27? It's like, is it ever gonna be like out of beta though? No. They're gonna get they're definitely gonna get sued by Pokemon. Dun, dun. So how fun you're doing. Everyone off that PIA. What's up? Everyone off that. Yeah. We're still in easy underwater. Kind of slowing down on it. Getting bored. Y'all got tech. Oh yeah, we're juice. We're fat. We're definitely fat. I keep meaning to take pictures. I have a nice we have a dope. I did a dope build in easy underwater. Yeah, white drops have like tributes or whatever. No, we're definitely fat. We have the best Giga line on server for sure. Dub's like a professional breeder. I didn't know that. Goopy's been going hard. Goopy has more hours recently than you. Pretty nutty. Goop going hard, dude. He's invisible. Oh, really? That's so funny. I've been like waiting for you to comment on it because every time I log in, it says like recent hours. He's got like 100 something. You have like 70 or I'm like, whoa. That's all about to end though. He's on that pal world. He's on that pal world now. 1x is pretty boring. Yeah, 1x, stop. That's crazy. You never even liked 1x like back in the day. One X is like wild. I have to get more in here because now I'm just being like kind of lazy with how loose it is, right? I mean, I guess not really at all, actually. Little Picasso-ish. It's okay. Be like up here though. $135's cab beef. Yeah, right. 135. So you just have like everything. I mean, what, like 8,000 health since there's no movement speed? Sun for a bit. Can't wait for raiding. Even raids are gonna be, nah, that's crazy. Raids on small servers take hours. I don't know. I'm a big not official guy. Everything about it just sounds terrible. Again, like day-long raids. Like, no, that's the worst. I don't really want to use these pencils. That's better. None of these are sharpened. That's okay. The same thing. I want to do that. Sweet lady, what's up? How are you? Wow, wonderfully beautiful art. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. We have nothing to Going here, just Gestural Mondays, hanging out, enjoying the good vibes that art allows. Hopefully we'll be able to take this drawing somewhere. See. Should actually do the portrait here, but I might not because we might have some time. We'll see. Might be too far back. It's okay, we'll make that work. I feel like this is played a lot. It's okay though. We are gonna leave that there, kind of go like this. That, see what happens. Kind of liked it before. How is my day is wonderful. How's your day going? Just been starting the week off on a right foot. We like having a good Monday. Got everything done. Got ahead of the curve for the week already. Got an extra little post edited and ready to go. All good things. How's your Monday going? Is what I'm really interested in. Is that where we're putting the arm here? I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yay, fun day. Very fun day. Mondays are always good days, even though they can kind of be like Mondays, you know? Always good to get a fresh start. That is where we're putting the arm, huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Ugh. Should be like there then. Be like that. I have to keep that shifted this way. That is sharp. There we go. That's better. Feels like it's too low, maybe. Oh. Looks good. See, I promise all those lines made sense in the beginning. Well, made sense now. They might not have in the beginning. But see all these lines? They all mean something. Told you I wasn't just scribbling. And you guys will never know if I just got lucky with all those marks or not. Oh, that's all part of art. You just have to keep, again, that's why when we start, we get a lot of paper covered. Charcoal down, full side, shading in the beginning, random planned set of values. It was planned to tone the paper and measure out my shapes. The values weren't, because it was all just a gray. Does that make sense? Because it was one single value, there was nothing that had to do, it didn't have to do with the values. But while I was toning the paper, I was also measuring with those lines here that lasted, right? So there was a purpose to it, but not value related. Even though it helped me get the values helped me get my shapes, because you saw I picked up charcoal here and picked up charcoal here, because yes, the light is coming from this way. So we're gonna have highlights on this side, and this is dark with the light background. So yes, but not as much as just measuring. I think that's the in more. Do you have any art tips for the human body? Yes and no. No, yeah, definitely. It just comes down to shapes. Just make it simpler shapes is the biggest thing you can do. And I know that sounds like generic, but there's kind of like you kind of want to keep it to rectangles and just work on practicing that. Cylinders, or I like beans. These shapes, if you can distort these shapes, you can draw a figure, a human body. So if you can bend a cylinder, right? Twist it. What? Like blow it up? Any way you can, the more ways you can kind of think of how to distort it is going to be the best practice you can do. Beans are the best. Beans are the best because it's a figure form. Right off the bat. But yeah, ultimately any of these three. The only tricky part about thinking this way is it kind of stays. You then have to value. You have to shade for it to become 3D. These you do have like 3D shapes already, right? And I guess all these would be wrong We're being honest, 'cause they would only show one side. But yeah, that's not exactly a tip, but that's like the best practice. It's so weird when you go through sketchbooks of a lot of figure drawing or just figure artists and stuff. At some point, they've done one of these. One of those three. In hundreds of different ways. Cylinders and triangles are great. 100%. 100%. Triangles for what? The feet. So then you get like your feet for triangles. And your hands are great. 100%. Again, rhombus. And the more shape, the more... So that's all this is it just becomes a more complex shape that we just don't have a name for, right? Instead of it being a square, it becomes a profile. Right? It becomes a profile, but it's still a shape. It's not a circle, but it's a... Now, if it's like this, still a shape, you know? Yeah, there you go, a noodle type of thing like that. Pancake batter, you know, and they do that pancake art. But yeah, this is one of the best things you can do to practice figures. Stretching, again, cylinders, stretching it out. Twisting it so many times over and over and over, and it's gonna look weird and feel strange, but then you're gonna get to a figure and be like, oh, that's cool. Like, look at, there's your twisted cylinder already, right? I need this right here, and it's a twist right there. Noodle beans. I like that actually. Coffee, yes, coffee watercolor art is sick. Wouldn't it just be coffee art? Or coffee water. Yeah, it would just be coffee art, right? Just lightening up that outside, that inside line that I had there, because I kind of need these angles better, right? The face isn't perfect, but I promise it's not as off as it looked with that forehead. I almost want to change her nose, which is a bummer. She's a very... I would much rather it go like this. Look at that, because we're going to put like fun jewelry on her, I think, maybe. I don't know why I did that line there. Smells that actually would be very fun. It would probably smell very delicious. Start nibbling the paper. Why I put that line there? Weird of me. I kind of just meant to. Yeah, I don't know. It happens. That's gonna go here. This goes like this. That part's right. It just goes to here. I'm gonna go back to the body and sorry, Cammy. I'm gonna go back to the figure in a second. I just kind of wanted to make this not like the wildest face ever, but it's only getting wilder, so. It's always one of the funniest things when to take art from like a sketch to like a finished piece is just one of those things. It's so many little marks. Life just happens in art, which makes it more beautiful. Wow, what a beautiful statement. It's very true. Amen to that. Forehead's still a little off here, but okay. We want us to pull this over. Have it be like right about being lazy with our pencil too. Never work with an unsharpened pencil. Always sharpen your pencil. Not a portrait day. This is Gestural Mondays, so I don't know what I'm doing. Or is that angle? No, 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 no. Don't put me to sleep real quick. See, we said probably 30 minutes. The next thing you know, we have a drawing we've just been cruising on. There it is. Got it. Aha! See, it's all just angles. That's why beans and angles. Doesn't even the distance is like secondary to the angle. I need that hairline to see. Wish I was better with my left hand. Tried. Can erase with it quite a bit, but not detailed erasures, you know? Something like that. There's this shape here. Can't wait to learn to draw with a mouse. Oh, we moving up to PC? Digital art? Or are you talking about a literal mouse and this is some new form of artwork? That sounds intense. That's where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna come back to that, but it's close. I don't know. Very fun. That is exciting. We're gonna be doing Digital Mondays next Monday, I think, actually. All right, let's just do this to the face. Look, see, it's perfect now. We'll be doing Digital Mondays next Monday. I like Procreate. I really like Procreate, and I love. I started using my Apple Pencil about a year or two ago. And yeah, I really enjoy it. Actually, it's very fun medium. How did I end up back up here? Why am I doing this to myself? The fluffiest of hair. Yeah, all of that's kind of still up for debate on whether I'll leave it or not. I was just checking distances, relative distances, right? So across, check across, up and down, vertical, where they line up, where certain shapes or body parts line up. And I'm always trying to think of shapes. I think it should be a little lower here. Hello. Let's keep going from in here. So the best thing to do when you're working with long distance is also is just make it shorter distances. So start measuring different shapes. When I'm going from here, that's going to be more difficult. Even with this, that's going to be more difficult than if I get this right, if I get this shape and this angle correct. Cool. I'm okay with all of that. I'm okay with that. That's like way too long. This one should probably be like here too. That's okay though. He's got long dancer's legs. What do you want, you know? Close enough. Kind of felt actually looked better with the longer one there. Kind of did. Oh, I'm starting to get sore here. All right, we have like 5 minutes to quickly wrap this up. That's all I'm doing here. Gestural Mondays, just getting the rust off for 2024. First Gestural Mondays of 2024. Digital next week. This is a pretty fun pose too. We might take this pose much further actually. Really wanted to use these other pencils, but immediately upon using them, they're not what I thought they were. So we didn't use them. Right?
잔인해 그대란 사랑 작은 유리병에 나를 넣고 나를 놓아주면 안 되나요?
Kind of trying to squint down and turn it into almost a two-tone drawing. To push and practice my edges at this point on this drawing, right? Edges are such an important part of all work, and I personally feel like the more edges you can lose, the stronger the piece becomes, to be honest. So a big part of what I'm working on in this new series with some new pieces is going to be really playing with some edges, as well as really using sharp edges to illustrate quite the opposite, right? Almost like an illustrative feel. think this man is the happiest person. I tend to be. Gotta focus on the positives. Life's too short, right? Just stay happy, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. My back hurts. And I don't like it, so that's that. Can't like everything you create. Still has to be lower? It can't be. That just made it a million times worse. I'm just gonna leave that there. That angle kicks out. Wild stuff. Okay, though. This is how we learn. This is how we practice. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? That's what it's all about. That's why it's Gestural Mondays. I like this page more. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna put this page back there. See, cool. That's fun. And now it's like it never happened. Beautiful. All right. That is where we are going to wrap it up. It is 8:52. We are going to be done here. I'm going to go ice my back and do a little stretching because I'm getting old and it's a bummer, but I did hurt myself. So that's that. That's where we are. I like the other one. It's pretty good. Oh, no, I know. It was pretty nice. Came out nice. Came out nice. Just needs, it's a little tweaks. That's all. Here and there. It's too, in between stages for me at this point. That's why I like these. These are clearly unfinished, very loose, very loose. This feels like I spent too much time, which I did. Spent too much time in the face and not enough elsewhere. The figure came out nice though. Yeah, it's nice. I like it actually. The more I look at it, I like it. So, but I love my gesture drawings. So, as we're gonna wrap it up, Gestural Mondays, another fun one. We'll be back all week this Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. In studio Wednesdays, we're gonna be doing a I think some painting this week. Yeah, we might be doing some painting, either painting or a long form drawing as well. So that's where we're gonna wrap it up. We'll be back Wednesday in studio Wednesdays. Please like and subscribe down below. Tune in next time while you're down there. Hit that share button and send this video to a friend who might like the channel. Greatly helps the channel and supports the arts and the content. Until next time, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Sweet Lady, Shaz, Bot, everybody else out there. I can't thank you guys enough. But most of all, until next time, two things. Stay healthy and stay happy. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Much love.